This video is brought to you by Shokz. This is the OpenFit Air from Shokz, which is their newest pair of open-ear earbuds that let you maintain situational awareness during your workouts, commutes, or at home, while still delivering exceptional sound quality as well as comfort. Now, the OpenFit Air specifically also brings some impressive new features, and at just $119 or 119 pounds, this is the best way to experience the benefits of open-ear sound. Now, one of my favorite features of the OpenFit Air is just how comfortable these are to wear. Nice rhyme. Now, but since nothing goes inside of your ear, after some time, I sometimes completely forget that I'm even wearing them, and this is something that I never experience with any type of typical in-ear bud. The OpenFit Air come in 3 colors, so they come in black, white, and also here in pink, and they use this really nice soft silicone material along with this flexible nickel titanium hook to then rest around your ear, and I can tell you that once they are on, they are really locked on. I've worn these running as well as biking, and never did they move and always felt secure. Compared to the previous version, the OpenFit Air featured a slightly curved dual bevel design, and this helps bring the air conduction driver even closer to your ear canal, and this results in really impressive sound, but more on sound in a sec. The ear hook itself is actually different too, so on the OpenFit Air, no longer does this house the battery. Instead, this is all contained in this single tiny unit here, which is great because this allows the ear hook to be smaller and also helps minimize pressure. And thanks to these cutouts that you see here on the back, it has even more grip as well. And I really also like this touch of shine along the outside of the earbud, just adds a little bit more of a premium aesthetic. I think Shokz has really struck a good balance between comfort as well as security. Plus, if you wear glasses like I do, don't worry, with or without glasses, the OpenFit Air are just as comfortable to wear. Now, aside from comfort, what makes the OpenFit Air so special is that when using them, you keep the ability to hear your surroundings and maintain your situational awareness. Think about it. For example, on your commute, or say when you're walking around in the city, it is so important to be able to hear oncoming cars as well as traffic lights around you. Now, prior to the OpenFit Air, I would sometimes wear in-ear buds when walking outside, and I would just have one side in to hear some of my music as well as some of my surroundings. But in reality, this really just gives you one-sided audio with a little bit of your surroundings. Not great. And with the OpenFit Air, you truly get the best of both worlds. You get stereo sound coming from both ears with no compromise on situational awareness, so you can still hear what's going on around you. I found the OpenFit Airs to be great in the office too. No longer do you first have to take out your earbuds before you can speak with a colleague. Instead, you can just keep the OpenFit Airs in and you'll hear them just fine. For calls too and meetings, the OpenFit Air pack 2 microphones in each bud, so 4 total, and use a Qualcomm CVC 8.0 background noise cancelling algorithm to help block out external noise and make your voice even more clear. I'm currently indoors, and this is an audio recording from the Shokz OpenFit Air. And this is an audio recording outdoors with cars coming by, construction, and screaming children. Hopefully you can still hear my voice. I also like that in the accompanying Shokz app, you can also set up multi-point pairing, and this lets you connect to 2 devices at once. For example, I use this to quickly switch between both my iPhone as well as my MacBook. Another scenario where the OpenFit Airs have been great is working from home. So if you work from home like I do most days, I actually share a space with someone else. So I work in my living room with my fiance, and during the day we both have separate meetings as well as our own music. But with the OpenFit Air, we can still chat throughout the day like normal. Plus, if you have younger kids or even say pets, you can enjoy your music and still stay in tune with what's going on around you. So as you can see, the open ear design of the OpenFit Air works so well for regular day-to-day use, but where these shine the most is with workouts. Now here especially, the secure fit is great. And since they're IP54 water resistant, this means you can wear them during the rain as well as during a long sweaty workout. Plus, it is also great to see that Shokz offer a 2-year warranty, which to me says that they stand behind the durability as well as the quality of their product. Each bud also has touch controls, and I found these to be reliable, and you can also customize them within the app, so I've set mine to play and pause my music as well as adjust the volume. But most important here again is going to be that safety aspect. So when you're working out outdoors, especially, you can hear cars and bikes and other people around you, and this hugely improves your personal safety. Now yes, some in-ear buds do have a transparency mode, but this doesn't even come close to what the OpenFit Air deliver. I find that even the best transparency mode tend to amplify wind noise, and this then overpowers the sound you're actually trying to hear, kind of defeating the purpose. Where with the OpenFit Air, you hear, well, everything. So even that car that may be in the distance heading towards your direction is clearly audible. Great, but how do these actually sound? Well, Shokz has been researching and developing open ear technology for over 13 years now, and I've actually been using their products for quite a long time, and I've got to say, I was really impressed with the sound quality of the OpenFit Air. They truly deliver in-ear bud level sound in an open ear design. I even found that comparing the OpenFit Air to the OpenFit, the sound quality of the OpenFit Air is just about as good, which is especially impressive considering the lower price. And each bud also has a large 18mm driver, which is nearly twice the size as most other earbuds, and they also use Shoksz's direct pitch technology to direct the sound into your ears without losing clarity. Higher frequencies are vibrant and also rich in detail without being sharp, and also found that the mid frequencies are very full and forward. But what continues to impress me the most is going to be the level of bass that these deliver. Bass is thumpy as well as deep, really adding that extra kick to your music, which is especially great during workouts. And I find this to be especially impressive since, unlike a regular pair of earbuds, these don't create a seal in your ear. Another neat advantage of this open ear design is that since there is space between the driver as well as your ear canal, you get really big sound. Now with a typical pair of in-ear buds, the sound source is very narrow, but with the OpenFit Air, the sound kind of comes from all around you, almost like you're using speakers placed around you that only you can hear. Inside the app, you can choose between different EQ modes such as bass boost. There's also a vocal mode, which is going to emphasize voices, say if you're listening to podcasts, and this is great. But to make this even better, I would have loved to see a fully customizable EQ like we get with the OpenFit. In terms of listening volume, I would say I listen at around 50% during normal daily use, but then when working out, I push it to around 60%. So I still have lots of headroom to spare. These definitely get very loud. What is also reassuring is that when testing, the sound leak that you get is actually very minimal. I would say at a normal listening volume, the person next to you can't hear what you're listening to, and this helps you maintain listening privacy. In terms of battery life, each bud can deliver up to 6 hours of listening time, which is above average, and then the charge case itself can give you up to 28 hours of listening time. So depending on how you use them, your battery life can last you several days, even a week. The charge case itself uses USB-C to charge, and a 10-minute quick charge will give you 2 hours of listening time. So who are they for? Well, at $119 or £119, the OpenFit Air from Shokz are truly an excellent buy. They are super comfortable to wear all day. The open ear design lets you stay in tune with your surroundings, whether it's in the office or while working out. And all of this while enjoying exceptional sound quality with impressive bass not seen in other earbuds like this. If you've never experienced open ear sound before, believe me, you should. And the OpenFit Air are a fantastic way to do so. To learn more about the Shokz OpenFit Air, be sure to head to the links in the description or scan the QR code on screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Shokz for supporting the channel. Let me know if you have any questions at all, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.